be the day for sure.
Optimism for treasure hunters
Could be. Today could be the day.
is like air for scuba divers.
Maybe today, huh?
Both can't survive long without it.
Every day is going to be the day.
A horse trader from Prior Lake, a car salesman from Little Canada, a truck driver from Bloomington. They've all traded the Midwest for the middle of nowhere. And you can blame it on gold fever. Ragged Island, the Bahamas, 70 miles from Cuba. 50 islanders here, one telephone. Ragged is the base of operations for this mission of discovery, the brainchild, the passion of John Burgess. We joined the operation called Treasure Ventures 1 year after their search began.
And we've landed.
There's a crew of 8.
Dave Arbuckle. He's from Bloomington. Hi, Dave. Nice to see you.
Well, the research in Spain indicates this target ship, which could be this site we're going to today, is carrying about 25 plus tons of silver and gold.
In the past year, they've located 8 shipwrecks, but they have found just this one small piece of gold jewelry.
The best day was diving the day I found the gold. I brought some stuff up to the surface, and I turned around, I was going back down, and it was right there. You could see it plain as day.
We found some treasure. We found gold the first year. Many people in this business don't find gold in their whole career.
You know, you may hear the expression, finding a needle in a haystack. That would be a piece of cake. What we're doing is like taking a pin and burying it 10 feet in the sand in the middle of Minnesota and trying to find it.
They're using technology to even the odds. Last year, a plane flew over the lease, marking pieces of iron on the ocean floor.
The airplane has told us it has a hit here. It's found a large metal object in this vicinity. And then we come in with our mag here. All right, Chris Stone it.
When we get a hit on our computer inside that says there's something down below, we drop the buoy, weight takes it right down, hopefully right to the target.
Field, this is the gradient. Watch the gradient. We're going over a target right now. Let's go! It's really a large disturbance. There's either an anchor down there, or I'd say, or a cannon, or something rather heavy and large.
This is only the beginning, though. The hard work is yet to begin. Tomorrow morning, we dive on the shipwreck.
Yeah, when you have some good luck during the day, you can't call it a bad day, that's for sure.
You think there's gold down there, don't you?
Yeah, I really do. I really do.
That's the $64 million question.
No, it's more like $500 million.
Oh, okay.
The treasure god is going to be real good to us tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
There it is.
5:30 in the morning. Coffee and cigarettes seems to fuel this boat as much as diesel fuel.
San Domingo Key right here. 22 miles from Cuban waters, out in the middle of the ocean.
There is one rule. If you are on the boat, you work. No exceptions.
Ho, ho, ho!
Prop wash blower, it's a huge elbow made out of aluminum, fits over the propeller with the boat in gear.
Fire in the hole.
The elbow drives the prop wash straight down to the seabed, so it'll clear away all the sand and sediment and silt down to the bottom or down to the hard rock, you know, where the gold and silver would be.
The work is both tedious and exhilarating. Coral encrusts everything. In my hand could be a stack of pieces of 8 or nothing but a rusty iron spike. And this is how it goes. Dive after dive, hour after hour, day after day.
Prop wash blew a hole, and inside of that ought to be a cannonball. Weighs about 8 pounds. You'd think you'd find a cannon somewhere around here. And then if you found a cannon, maybe you'd find some gold.
On the second search boat, the Anne Bonny, they've located not only a cannon, but an anchor as well. Proof of a shipwreck, but here's the treasure hunter's mystery. When a coral reef reaches up and rips the belly from a Spanish galleon, death does not come quickly. It may continue to thrash for hours, even days, spreading treasure for miles across the ocean floor. The crew sees this as a clue, not the solution.
1700, I would guess.
And this is what we have to show for our day's work. Pottery, glass, spikes, even 3 belt buckles. It is an archaeologist's treasure trove. It is a treasure hunter's junk pile.
We look long and hard to get to the trail, and this we consider the trail to the silver and gold, Don.
So this is not in any way evidence of failure. This is these are
the
clues
start
to-
of success. Exactly.
You see, optimism for treasure hunters is like air for scuba divers. Neither can survive long without it.
Every day is going to be the day. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be the day for sure.
Always on the horizon, following discovery in the Anne Bonny like a shadow, is the Conquest, home to crew member Chick Pyle and his wife Anita.
When was the last time you lived in a house on dry land?
20 years ago. We packed up everything and moved on a boat and haven't looked back.
So the way your life works is that you sail until you need money,
Yeah,
pull into some port and do some work.
yeah.
That's how Chick came aboard this adventure. It's hard to imagine doing it without him. Chick is relied on to fix almost everything. This time, it's the generator's fuel pump.
Always a generator. That's the worst that can happen.
Electricity's off, no charging tanks, no refrigeration, not much anything. That's the 3rd time.
It also makes fresh water, so you guys' showers are
760.
limited.
Wow.
Metrics, I don't know the size of it.
And don't be fooled that if a 57-year-old man can do this work, it isn't hard.
It sounds like a real romantic job, and there's probably guys give their eye teeth up there where you guys are from to come down here and do this. But I don't know how long they'd last.
Chick is in this for the short-term salary, enough to be on his way. Of all the crew, he is the least caught up in gold fever. But even Chick dreams of pay dirt.
You got really excited about moving that next rock and doing another blow and going down and see what's in the hole, because one of these days there's going to be something down there, I hope. It'd be pretty hard to keep rolling them rocks around if you didn't. Yeah.
What would you do with $10 million?
Do exactly what I'm doing.
Off the coast of the Bahamas, I'm Don Shelby.